hope you're all doing so well. It's Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and I am coming to you live in my Plus member group, and this is also being recorded for YouTube, which is pretty fun. I love it. I love going live with you guys. I am working on my study session sweater that I had showed you last week. This is a test that I'm doing for Samantha Guerin. So pretty. And I am through the body and making my way through the hem. I have 3 inches to knit, and I'm more than halfway through it. I haven't measured it, but I'm more than halfway through it, which is pretty cool. Hi, Joyce and Peggy and Jenny. Yes. Okay, so this is how far I've gotten. Almost done. Will cast on the sleeve tonight. I'm not going to bind off for this until I have time to sit and do it. So I'll just leave this on the needles, bind off later, and work on the sleeve in the meantime. So that's my plans for the rest of the weekend, which is pretty fun. Hi, Jennifer. So I've been really enjoying this. I'm knitting this out of my Divine Yak yarn base, which is superwash merino, yak, and silk. It's fantastic. It's so beautiful. And I'm using my Princess Dianthus colorway. Hi, Sean. So this has been really fun to knit. Loved it. I took it out and about with me yesterday doing my hem, and I got a lot of compliments. Like, what are you making? That's so cute. So I can't wait to get it done and actually wear it. So cute. Yeah. I think it will. So I bought this off the rack. I don't know, in December sometime, a wool sweater, and it has a V as well, and I'm hoping that it fits similar to this. It's comfy, it's cozy, but it looks nice, and like I've got my stuff together, so I'm hoping it's kind of like that. Like, I feel dressed up, but it's comfy and cozy that I feel like I'm wearing pajamas. That's my goal with sweaters. So, what is that piece together? What is pieced together? What are you looking at that's pieced together? Hi, Carol. Show me. What did I do? This? I'll wait for Jenny to message me back. The test knit. Yes, this is the test knit. Was that pieced together? Oh, was that pieced together? I totally did not read your question correctly. Okay, was that piece together? No, it is all one piece. So you're knitting different parts, but you're picking up stitches to knit the different parts. It is a similar, if you have knit the Putney or sweaters by Amy Loudon, she does something like that. So it is all one piece, but it's started from the back, and I love sweaters like that. I'm not a huge raglan fan. I like yoke sweaters. I love sweaters that start from the back and work their way through the shoulders because they have a little bit more structure on the shoulders. I mean, you can see this is a drop shoulder sweater, and it kind of makes me look a little slouchy. I like the look because it's very popular right now, but it is it kind of makes it look slouchy, but there is still structure in the shoulder, where this one has this structured line right here, and it kind of keeps it held in place so it's not so stretchy at that shoulder that it makes it look slouchy. So I really like it when patterns who do all one piece patterns, but they start from the back and work their way through the shoulders. That's probably my favorite construction that I found of how it fits on me. So raglan, top down, raglan, yoke, top down, yoke, they are very fun to knit, and they're very easy to knit, and there's just going around. But it doesn't quite look as polished, in my opinion, as a sweater that's made in this manner. So that's just me. This is personal preference stuff, things that I've observed after knitting sweaters for the past 10 years or so. I don't know how long I've been knitting sweaters. A long time. So, and I'm not a prolific sweater knitter. Okay, there's plenty of people in here who have knit more sweaters than me. I'm sure that Carol's in here. I'm sure Carol has knit more sweaters than me, and I'm not sure about the rest of you. But, like, I'm not a prolific sweater knitter, but I've knit enough to know these are the things that I like about sweater patterns. And so when I'm looking for a new sweater to knit, I try to, like, go with those things. And so this one kind of popped up in my email, and I jumped on it. I jumped on the opportunity for the test knit because this is exactly the type of sweater that I like knitting, and I love V-necks. Like, I think V-necks look so cute. They're feminine, but they look like you got stuff going on. They don't look like a sweatshirt. I love V-necks, and so this one was just, I could not resist knitting this, and I am loving every moment. I did actually find, so I took a picture. I'm like so proud of myself. I frogged this almost all the way back to redo the panels because I got the knit two togethers and the SSKs mixed up. Totally my fault. This is a reading problem for me. This is my own pattern reading comprehension. It has nothing to do with pattern at all. And so I recast and I felt like so proud. I was like, oh, I did it and it looks great. And then I realized I have a mistake right here. When I took the photo, I didn't even notice, like when I've been looking at the sweater, but when I took the photo, I noticed that the lace isn't lined up. So I decided that I'm going to leave it. I'm not frogging it. I'm already done with the body again. So I'm just going to put a cute little pin there. I think it'll be fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Samantha, if you are watching this, I'm sorry. I do have pattern test knitting integrity, but I'm not frogging twice. So I'm going to put a cute little pin. I've got this little like fake diamond sparkly pin that I'm going to put there. So let's see. What did people say? Sean says, sounds perfect. Comfy like PJs, but looks put together and professional. Yes, that's exactly it. Sweater goals. The lace and cables around the V-neck are so pretty. I agree. I don't know what genius came to Samantha's mind coming up with this pattern, but I think it is phenomenal. And the way that the V comes together with this little cable here, I just think that that's so smart. It's so cute, so smart, easy to accomplish. This is not actually a difficult pattern. Apparently, I had trouble reading Knit Two Together and SSK, but I don't think that you guys will because now I've said it 2 videos in a row. So like when you go and knit this pattern, because you'll want to, you won't do the same thing that I did. Be like Carol. Yes. Thank you, everyone. Carol says, hide the mistake behind the tree. Yes, I have been known to do that. I have taken final sweater patterns with something obscuring the view of my unfinished sleeve. Yes, I have done that before, and I am very proud of myself. Yes, so I'm going to obscure the mistake again because I'm not a perfect knitter. And you know what, guys? No one is. Like, if you have mistakes in your knitting, if it really will bother you, frog it. But if it won't bother you, just look at it as your opportunity to learn something new and to find a cute pin. Or take creative photos. So anyways, this is really fun. Almost to the bind off, casting on the sleeve today, which will be really fun. I've got some passenger riding this evening, and so I figured I would spend an hour knitting my sleeve because my due date is February 6th, I think. So I gotta go. I gotta like finish this. So yes. So that's what I've got going on. I've got this in my scrappy thread bag. She actually had, last week I mentioned her for her flat sacks because I love them and that's what I carry my cords in. But she actually has some bags on her shop. When I went to go link her Etsy shop to the YouTube video, Scrappy Thread has some bags on her shop. So they are one of my favorite bags. I love carrying them around. I love them mostly because every single bag is unique and I know that they're handmade and Erica is an amazing crafter, so I thought I would show you the one that I'm using for my sweater. So cute. It's gotten too big for my sling now. It now does not fit in my favorite sling bag. If you want to hear me talk about my favorite sling bag, you got to go back to the previous video. So I'm just going to give you a download about everything that's going on in the shop. Firstly, we have Helping LA. We have chosen over the course of years to be a support of charity for natural disasters. We have done this for, I think, since 2016. And every hurricane we've done, and then we started doing fires last year with the Maui fire, and a whole bunch of, I didn't even read the news yet, so I didn't even see the news until Monday morning, but people had emailed me over the course of the weekend, and on Monday morning, I not only was flooded with emails, but also watched the news for the first time since the weekend, and is totally devastating. So, of course, we were doing Helping LA, which I love being able to do that. I love being able to support people who are affected by natural disasters. Our charity of choice for the past, I think 4 years has been Samaritan's Purse. We just love them. They are always first on the scene. They are helping with food, water, shelter, clothing, medical, and with emotional support as well. So they have people to talk to, not just taking care of these physical needs, but also the mental needs as well, spiritual needs as well. It's wonderful. So we love Samaritan's Purse. And so we are donating 100% of the proceeds from Helping LA to Samaritan's Purse. And what it means by proceeds, and it says all of these details in the listing, but what we mean by proceeds is we're going to cover our costs, but then we're going to donate the rest to Samaritan's Purse. So 100% of everything that's left over goes to Samaritan's Purse. I do also have a list of coordinating colors if you want tonal colors that go with this colorway. It is absolutely lovely. It really is. It is a lovely colorway. The colors that are on the front of the graphic are the colors that I used for this colorway. So it is beautiful. It is not a hippo. We are doing not a hippo for a natural disaster fundraiser, but I felt like we've had a lot of hippos, and me and Trey talked about it extensively, and we're like, let's do something different. So we're doing something different. Because it is almost Valentine's Day, we thought we'd do colors of love, which is so beautiful. So I hope you guys love it. The colorway turned out fantastic. I should have pictures tomorrow. So if you have been waiting you don't want a surprise colorway, it's totally fine. Tomorrow I will be taking photos and sending out a newsletter and posting all of that. Yes, you can also buy it on Fiverr. I did get that question earlier today, and in my spinning fibers section, there's a link that says dye to order. Just dye to order and say Helping LA, and we will dye it for you. That's no problem at all. My turnaround time has an estimated time of 3 weeks. I don't actually think it'll be that long, but I gave us 3 weeks just in case. So just in case, that's like the deadline that I would like to, my goal, but I think it won't be that long. Will you have pictures on different bases like Baby Got Yak? Yes, we dyed Baby Got Yak. I think we dyed Divine Yak. We dyed Dreamy. I think that we dyed like at least one skein of every single yarn base. So we will put pictures of every single yarn base. Yeah, totally. It's a light. If you like the colors on the graphic, you'll love this colorway. It's so stunning. Yeah. So that's Helping LA. Thank you to everyone who's already ordered. Thank you for all your emails. Thank you for encouraging us to do another fundraiser for a natural disaster. Thank you for all of the people who are sending your donations into all the different organizations, sending your packages and goodies and supplies and needs, and the people in the area who are doing everything that they can. We just went through that over here on the East Coast with North Carolina, doing not only a fundraiser, but everything that we could. And now on the West Coast, all of you guys are pulling together for that community, and it's wonderful. I love it. It's for a good cause. Yeah. Jenny says, I'm thinking of doing a nice summer top. Oh, yeah. Baby got yak would be lovely for that. Anything with silk in it feels really nice for the summertime. So our Valentine's Day box is on the shop. This is a very light and airy colorway box. So all of the colors that you see on the graphic will be in that in the colorways. We have 3 speckles and 3 tonals. All of the colors go together, and the speckle colors are very light and airy, and the tonal colors will match the speckled colors. I'm doing, like, my theme is pink as a neutral. So this is very light pinks that are popular right now, and then it's light and airy, so it's not intense colors. It's very light and lovely. So that one, the Helping LA will match the Valentine's Day box, but they're dyed in different styles. So there's more, like, it's a more intense color for Helping LA than it is for, like, the light and airy of the Valentine's Day box, but they will actually match and go together. So if that's something that you were thinking about and you ordered Helping LA, the Valentine's Day box does match, and so you've got another color to go with that if you wanted to mix it up. Do like a striped sweater or something. They would all look like really pretty. Let's see, what else is going on? Okay, speaking of Valentine's Day, our rock opera socks kits. I got so many messages about my rock opera socks. So that they came out like 4 years ago, I think, maybe three or 4 years ago. My rock opera socks pattern. It's fantastic. It's so much fun to knit. And the colorways that came out were at that time were Anything for Love, inspired by Meatloaf, and Thank You for Being a Friend, inspired by Betty White. And so I did 2 different kits for this pattern. Well, I don't know if, like, did I post a picture? I don't know what I did, but a whole bunch of people asked me for the kits, and they had gone out of stock. I only had a few kits left, and so they had gone out of stock. So we put those back on the shop, so you can get the Anything for Love or Thank You for Being a Friend kits for the rock opera socks. And you can, of course, get the pattern if you've never knit them before. They're very fun. They're a vanilla sock, but with an interesting heel and toe. So you're like knit, and then when you get to the heel and toe, you have to pay attention to the patterning, and it's really fun. It's color driven. It's very, very cute pattern. So the rock opera sock sets are back in stock. They're in my sock set section. The other thing that we have in my sock set section and on the new to the shop section is the Enchanted Club. So Enchanted Club was the club for our Plus members last year. So in 2024, there were 6 speckled colors and 6 tonal colors, and they were all inspired by fairy tales. And so we put all of the extras on the shop. So all of those are on the shop today. I actually was missing one. I didn't actually realize this morning when I put it in the newsletter, there was one more colorway that hadn't made it to the shop yet. So we got that on the shop. It's on the shop now. So if you want to check out the Enchanted Club, that is available on everything that we have left is on the shop. And then the last thing is our Huga box, our Huga Christmas box. It was 1 full skein, 12 mini skeins, all inspired by Danish coziness. It's so lovely. If you guys have pictures, post those on Instagram or on Mighty Networks of your Huga box if you have those. But I do have the extras left of the boxes on the shop. I only have a couple of each yarn base, but those are available, and I'm happy to ship those to you. And they come with all of the same things that everyone for the Christmas box. So it comes with the Kentucky made gift, which is bourbon barrel aged vanilla. It is fantastic. It's my favorite vanilla. It's the only vanilla I use now since coming to Kentucky, of course. And a couple of recipes, and then you've got all of the yarn in there. So it's really pretty. And I think that's it. That is your download for all of the things that are on the shop. Thank you so much. I don't think that I've had any I don't think I've had any questions, but if you do have questions and I didn't answer your questions during this video, just feel free to post, to message me, to email us, and I'm happy to answer them. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything, and I will talk to you next week. Love you. Bye.